Do you realize that what you speak is the consciousness that you develop? The proof of life is consciousness. When the life of God came into your spirit man, what it did to you is that it brought consciousness of the things that are obtainable in the realm of God. When the Bible says, and God formed man out of the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living soul. Now, creation was an act of God. Indeed, creation of man was an act of God. Because the three members of the Godhead sat together and said, let us make man. Okay? So in the book of Genesis chapter 1 verse 26, it was the Father that did that work. In Genesis chapter 2 from verse 5 to 7, which it was the Son that did that work, Jehovah Elohim, the pre-incarnate name of Christ. He was the one that came and did modeling. The bara, God created man. That word is bara, which means to bring it to existence out of no raw material. So there's an aspect of you that came from God. There was no raw material that was used to develop it. That aspect will go back to God when his errand is accomplished. There's an aspect of you that came from the earth. It is Jehovah Elohim that was responsible for the modeling. And when that which came from the Father was released into that which came from the earth, the Spirit sustained the flesh, the earthly. Do you understand that? And then the first level of consciousness that man had was on the soul level. So at that time, he was man of man. Meanwhile, the design is man after the image of God, man after the likeness of God. So when he was man of man, his consciousness was within his soul. So your human life has its roots in your soul. Is what makes you able to interact with this physical environment. But the divine life comes to give you consciousness of another layer. Are you with me? And unfortunately, the project man was hijacked before the Holy Ghost had the opportunity to do his own part. So our consciousness level on the account of the fall was at the soul level. Meanwhile, the soul had experienced mutation because of the fall. The soul now became self-centered and self-seeking, making it very complex. Even if the Spirit of God should come and accomplish his own, there's already crisis in the system. Because whereas the Spirit will bring the consciousness of things that are obtainable in the realm of God, now the soul has been modified to sustain self-consciousness, self-centeredness. And that's why the cross is an inevitable part of the gospel. It's only the cross that can deal with the soul life, so that we are a vessel that is in harmony with the dynamics and the dimensions of God, and you become a conduit pipe through which the things of God can be downloaded and implemented in this frame of reference.